we are just after the debate about health as the driving force behind the economy, demography, and security. And I'm just wondering whether we can start talking about demography, about young people, about youth. Okay. I'm just curious whether Merck is somehow adapting to young generation, to Gen Z, Gen Y.
Yes. Okay. Well, I think I'm Generation X, if I'm correct. And at home, I have a generation. I have a millennial and 2 Generation Zs. So I see myself the differences between the generations, and actually Merck conducted a survey which was published in June across 12 European countries, Poland being one of them, asking really about what was important to them in their lives, with a particular focus on health and well-being and social well-being. And it was very interesting because I think I was surprised at how important health, physical and mental health, how important young people rated that as the thing that's most important in their life. Actually, even above things like finance and career success and issues like that. And actually, when you asked further about health, the area that they're most concerned about is cancer. And we asked them also about, well, what would they do? How would they approach it? And it was really interesting that the largest response, I think almost 40% of the group, all said we need to invest in innovation and new medicines for oncology. And furthermore, a large proportion of them, particularly in Poland, I have to say, more than other. I think Poland was higher than the average in terms of its concern about oncology and treatment. So, very interesting statistics. The survey is going to be made public, and we're hoping that not only will it inform us in terms of how we operate as a company, but hopefully it will inform healthcare providers and decision makers to help them to think about how the younger generations perhaps have different levels of priority to people like you and I.
You didn't get a chance to tell us about the Merck in Poland. So you've been appointed as a director in 2020, a rough time in the middle of pandemic. So can you tell us something about what Merck does in Poland and your business priorities? What do you do?
Absolutely. So actually in Poland, we've been in the market for 30 years. We celebrated our 30 years anniversary last year. And actually, we have a healthcare division, but we also have a life science and performance materials division. So actually, we're present in all sectors within Poland. We actually employ now nearly 1,000 people. We have a service center in Wrocław. We have an office in Warsaw, but also a site in Poznan. We have conducted probably almost 50 clinical trials over that period of time. We have 16 clinical trials ongoing now. We are investing, and our focus really is in oncology and neurology. But we also have a very large established portfolio here, and we actually treat over 3 million patients in Poland, with chronic illnesses like diabetes and thyroid disorder. So, we're certainly, it's a very important market for us, very important country. I think as well, we heard on the panel all the companies talking about Poland catching up and maybe Poland having a higher level of visibility, and I see that myself, within Merck. So I think it's very positive. We've got a long history here, but absolutely committed to supporting patients in Poland.